Hello and welcome to another Overlord Theory video, and today we will speculate a bit about what will happen on Ainz Ooal's relaxed holiday with the two floor guardians Aura and Mare. But before we do so, let me thank my Patreons for supporting this channel. Now, first and foremost, why is our Overlord and Savior even going to the Elf Kingdom in the first place? Well, his ever-expanding realm had just annexed the territory and the few remnants of the former kingdom of Ainz, and had also taken in Renna. And for Ainz this is quite problematic. While the rather possessive imp is as smart as Demiurge and Albedo, she isn't bound to Ainz Ooal in servitude as an NPC. She is still an independently thinking person from the new world that could figure out that Ainz Ooal is just acting at any given time. Now Ainz, who already suffers from the most severe case of imposter syndrome in the entire history of anime and light novel, wouldn't want to spend overly much time discussing every single detail about the kingdom with the cunning genius that is used to rule it and therefore familiar with it, since he fears that he will be discovered this way. So he lets Albedo handle Renna, and Renna handle the annexation, while Ainz put a few thousand miles between himself and the two of them. But he also needed a bit of a pretext, and he already thought multiple times about introducing Aura and Mare to other elves than just the three freed ones currently working as servants for both of them in their literal treehouse in the 6th floor. That's why he took them on his journey too. But what he didn't know is that Ainz is currently taking the kids into a war zone for a holiday, which would normally be a problem. But I have the feeling that the twins will take a liking to it, given how proud Mare was about his earthquakes and how much fun Aura had unleashing some of her petting zoo during the last war. And with that said, we are going over the geopolitical situation of the Elven Kingdom. First and foremost, the Elf Kingdom and the slain theocracy were allies, but all of this ended rather quickly when the Elf King had abducted and disgraced the strongest godkin of the theocracy over a century ago, and the result of this union was Zashi, who the Elf King now thinks is ripe for another abduction. On the other hand, Slain is a humanocentric theocracy with entire units specialized in wiping out everyone and everything that isn't human. And the only two reasons why the Elf Kingdom was thus far allowed to continue existing is that the losses inside their home territory, in their dense and beast-ridden forest, would be unacceptably high. Therefore the war was waged as more of a guerrilla war, of a fairly low intensity, but it was waged over a century already, and slowly brought the Elf Kingdom to the brink of defeat. But with the theocracy now having bigger problems at hand, they need to avoid a war on two fronts at all cost, so they will send additional forces to this theater of war, and they consider to let Zashi play the lead role in it. But the theocracy is also well aware of how Platinum Dragonlord might view the deployment of Zashi as a step too far, considering what players did to his species, and that Zashi is from the lineage of one of them. So Zarendork's Vision might intervene on the side of the Elf Kingdom in order to stop the theocracy, entirely unaware that Ainz Ooal is out and about to make an already complicated and bloody war zone more grimdark than ever. Basically, the Elf King would meet Aura, Mare, and a certain end. That is, if he's lucky. Otherwise, Neuronist and 4 other of Nezaric's NPCs will also get to know the king very intimately, while the possible deployment of Zashi might draw out Platinum Dragonlord again, thus giving Ainz an opportunity to lose again to Zarendork's Vision, and Zashi will finally find someone stronger than her. So it could be considered to be a good outcome overall. unless you have scales or long ears and a crown. And of course all of the Floor Guardians and hopefully Rennar will compliment Ainz for his brilliant geopolitical move and brave pursuit of Platinum Dragonlord, as well as the possible reveal of the slain Theocracy's role in Shaltyr's mind control. Let's say Zashi is taken in by Aura. Aura and Shaltyr are best friends, and if Zashi, the former extra seed of the Black Scripture, would now tell Aura who exactly attacked Shaltyr, let's just say the Theocracy wouldn't like the next steps taken by both of them. As for the Elf Kingdom itself, it will probably be another province of the Sorcerer Kingdom, likely ruled by Aura and Mare, possibly with the assistance of the freed elf slaves and perhaps Albedo, Cocytus or Rennar, in order to ensure that nothing can go seriously wrong. And with the 15th volume dealing with the Elf Kingdom, the 16th volume could wrap up the story of the Draconic Kingdom and the city-state alliance of Carnassus, before the final one will deal with how Ainz dealt with the slain Theocracy and the Arkland Council State. And with that said, these are just my thoughts and ideas of what might happen during Overlord's 15th volume. What are yours? Let me know down in the comment section. And with that said, I say thank you very much for watching, and special thanks to Adam J, Al Capone, Andy, Angel of Death, Bad Guy Yee, Ben C, Boyzilla, Chrissy, Conquer All, Death is Mercy, Diabetic Centaur, Dystopia, Elika Birchleaf, Phaeli Skatus, Feral Shivan, Forbus Gurupulon, Gigafight, Ghost of Epicness, Guy with Dead Head, Hector Marino, Black Phoenix Emperor, Hoss, Haster, Jana B, Jason, Kleinator, Chromius, Larch, Lifa, Legendarius, Lord Nishikian Rai, Lord Touch Me, Lord Ulbertalane Odell, Luces Ollie, Lexus Fox, Majima, Mad C, Marcos, Michael R, Mr. Shoes, Mindless Wrath, Minnow 13, Myrtis, Inferior's Potion, O'Kill, Paddy Pantom, Primus 11, Sasuga Einsama, Sebastian, Shadow Lightning Wolf, Surge, Sparkly Unicorn, Sunlight, the Mad Alien, the Orc Warboss Rock Ed Smasher, Ultra Suck, Vash Hawkeye, Zoggo Bane of a Lot, and Zonagon. Thanks guys. Anyway, have a nice day, and I hope to see you all again soon on my next video. Over and out.